โอเคมาแล้วช่วงนี้เราไม่ค่อยว่างไลฟ์เลยนะทำงานแล้วก็ตารางเวลาก็เปลี่ยนอีกก็แบบ ยิ่งไม่ว่างหนักกว่าเดิมเนื้อเรื่องจริงๆเควสเนื้อเรื่องก็ยังไม่ได้เริ่มทำเลย แค่สำรวจแมปก็เริ่มหมดไฟแล้วอันนี้ก็ท้ายแพทแล้วด้วยเดี๋ยวไลฟ์แพท 4.1 ก็มาแล้วนี่ไลฟ์แพท 4.1 น่าจะวันศุกร์มั้งขนาดจะไลฟ์ไปเล่นไปช่วงนี้ยังหมดไฟเลยสภาพจิตใจไม่คงที่ซะด้วยเลซินยังไม่20อยากลงดานแฝกแต่ว่าขี้เกียจรีเลซินละวันนี้เราไลฟ์ถึงแค่4 โมงพอแล้วเพื่อเก็บเนื้อเรื่อง แต่เราคงแบบไม่ได้อ่านบทสนทนาตลอดนะเราอาจจะสกิปบ้างไม่คือถ้าเป็นสมัยที่แบบไลฟ์เกมนี้แรกๆกับผมชอบแบบอ่านตัวละครดูตัวละครพูดจนจบอะแต่เดี๋ยวนี้คือขี้เกียจมาก ไม่ไหวแบบสกิปไปยิ่งเควสโลกนี่ยิ่งสกิปหนักเลยแล้วก็เดี๋ยวค่อยไปอ่านสปอยเอาใน YouTube มันแบบค่อยไปหาดูช่องที่เขาสรุปเนื้อเรื่องแต่ถ้าทำเองนี่มันขี้เกียจชิบหายเลย เฮียเลยผมก็ตั้งใจไว้ว่าแบบคือช่วงนี้เวลาผมไลฟ์กินชินนะผมก็เน้นลงอบิสซะมากกว่ามันก็เดินสำรวจแต่ถ้าจะให้เล่นเนื้อเรื่องเดี๋ยวนี้คือเบื่ออาจจะแบบต้องไปเน้นสตรีมเกมอื่นแล้วบางทีผมก็แบบไปเล่น Valorant กับเพื่อนซะส่วนใหญ่เกนชินส่วนมากช่วงนี้แบบคือน่าจะเริ่มหมดไฟตั้งแต่ช่วง 3.5 ขึ้นไปแล้วมั้งก็แบบเข้าเกมมาผ่านเรซินหมายเข้าเกมมาทำเควสผ่านเรซินฟาร์มอาร์ติแฟกต์ฟาร์มของอัพตัวแล้วก็เสร็จแล้วก็ออกเกมมันก็ไม่ค่อยมีอะไรนะทุกทีจะยิ่งขยันแบบ100%ไวกว่านี้แต่ตอนนี้เพิ่ง100%ไปแค่จุดเดียวเลยเควสโลกนี่ก็ไม่ได้รับเลยเควสหลักก็ยังไม่ได้เริ่ม ให้ตายสิวันนี้อาจจะเริ่มสักหน่อยแล้วกันเดี๋ยวเราไลฟ์ถึง4 โมงแล้วก็แบบทำงานแล้วก็ถ้าเที่ยงคืนมาไม่เหนื่อยซะก่อนอาจจะต่อนิดหน่อยแล้วนอน คือถ้าตี 3มันไม่ใช่วันที่1 หรือ 16นี่ก็แบบทำเควสเสร็จก็นอนแล้วถ้าเป็นวันที่1 หรือ 16นี่อาจจะแบบมีลงอบิสอยู่มันต้องลงอบิสตั้งแต่ day 1เลยนะ day 1ของการรีรอบนั้นลงสดตั้งแต่ตี 3อะไรเงี้ยให้ตายสิวะเดี๋ยวเราพิมพ์อะไรไว้หน่อยเดียวเผื่อมีใครหลงเข้ามาดูนะเริ่มไปสักหน่อยเดียว
Good old caravan rebat. Huh. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
เกี่ยวกับด็อกเตอร์
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
อย่ามีเรื่องมาทำให้นายด่า เดือดร้อน
Guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
ดึงดูดปัญหาว่ะ ฉันว่าน่าจะเป็นเธอมากกว่านะ
Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
ถูกกระแสน้ำวนมาจากไหนไม่รู้ ดึงลงทะเลตอนหมดเรี่ยวหมดแรง แล้วโดน เราตกขึ้นมา
Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
ไปฟอนเทนนะ
Look who it is. Running into you in a
อ่า
place
แล้วเรา
like
ก็เจอเด
this.
ย่า
I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine.
จริงๆเควสเนื้อเรื่องเดย่าผมไม่ได้ทำเลย
Just escorting a shipment of goods.
เดี๋ยวค่อยมาไล่ทำนอกไลฟ์แล้ว เราขี้เกียจทำในไลฟ์
So
แล้ว
I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two?
Thanks, but no need. Oh,
เหมือน
I
มี
had no
คน
clue
ฟอนเทน
you
อยู่ข้าง
miss
หลัง
us so much.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few...
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going, though, now that I think about it.
By the way,
ไอ้ผู้ชายเมื่อกี้แม่งมีพิรุธวะ
Nahida,
อันนี้เราก็แบบเราหลบสปอยมาก่อนนะ แล้วก็ ถ้าเราอยากดูสรุปในเรื่องจริงๆเราค่อยมาดูสปอยทีหลัง ไม่ต้องไปบอกเขาคงรู้จากในฝันแล้ว
oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
บายบายเดย่า แต่เชื่อเถอะ ถึงบอกว่าบายบายเนี่ย ยังไงเดย่าก็อาจจะโผล่มาหาเราได้ทุกเมื่อเราหลุดเลทจากตู้ไหนสักตู้ หรือไม่ก็เปิดตู้ถาวรแล้วดันได้เธอมาตู้ในบรรดาตัวหลุดเลทเนี่ยยังไม่มีเดย่าแค่คนเดียวนะเดี๋ยวเจอกันตอนหลุดเลท คือเดย่ามาตอน 3.5 แล้วพอหมด 3.5 ก็ไปอยู่ในตู้ถาวร หรือมีโอกาสหลุดเลทได้มาแล้ว แต่ตอนนี้ผมยังไม่เคยหลุดเลทได้เดย่าเลยนะ ตอนหลุดเลทล่าสุดได้ พิติกไทนาริ แต่หลังจากนั้นมันมีแต่ตัวละครเก่าๆลีลานะช่วง 3.5 ขึ้นไปนะ มันไม่มีตัวละครใหม่ๆมาเลย แล้วผมน่าจะเปิดได้เอาให้ทำโดยที่ไม่หลุดเลทแล้วมันให้เราไปไหนต่อ จริงๆเราก็สำรวจไปแล้วเนี่ย แล้วเพิ่งจะมาเริ่มเควสดี เราก็วาร์ปไปฟอนเทนซะเลย แต่ตอนเปิดแมปอะถ้าดูจากไลฟ์ก่อนผมไลฟ์แบบเปิดแมปฟอนเทนนะ ผมบินเอาอะ บินจากหน้าผาซูเมรุเนี่ยมาจนถึงท่าเรือเลย และสตามิน่าก็ไม่หมดซะก่อนนะ เ แล้วก็โดดลงมา
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
เราวับแล้วโดดลงมา แล้วก็เดินชิว
Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the... So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
ๆเราก็เดินไปเรื่อย
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you stand.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and
Play?
ๆเราพูดถึงละคร
Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened.
พูดถึง
In
ค
fact,
ดีอยู่
it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
really? Like a real trial?
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
ชื่อของศาลพิพากษาฟอนเทียนคือโรงอุปรากรอีพิกเลสมองการพิพากษาเป็นละครนี่มัน
But shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
โอเคนิววิลเลตคนไทยชอบเรียกพี่นิว เดี๋ยวนิววิลเลตก็มาแพทหน้าแล้วนี่หว่า 4.1
As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
ไปที่โรงอุปกรณ์พอเทพแห่งน้ำอย่างท่านฟูรีนามักใช้เวลาอยู่ในนั้นแทบทั้งวัน เป็นงานอดิเรก
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs.
ได้รับความนิยมมาก
It's
ว่ะ
difficult to make an appointment
เป็นไอดอลหรือเปล่าวะ
simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she...
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
เป็นไอดอลนี่หว่า
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
เป็นมาสคอตว่ะ
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
สรุปว่าชื่อหมอนี่คือนิววิลเลตว่ะตัวที่จะมาแพทหน้า
on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
คงไม่เหมือนประเทศหนึ่งนะที่แบบ นินทาบุคคลที่เป็นสมมุติเทพแล้วจะโดน112อะไรประมาณนี้เฮ้ยอย่าพูดเลย โดนพิซซ่าเต็มพิซซ่าอร่อยมาก ดูเหมือนชื่อชอบเทพแห่งน้ำมาก ทุกขาดความลบนะ
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you. At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey, what are you looking over there for?
ทางนั้นมีหญิงสาวคนหนึ่งยืนอยู่คนเดียวตั้งนานแล้ว
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
เราก็เจอลินเน็ตว่ะ เจอลินเน็ตครั้งแรก
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memory. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh,
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's
แล้วก็นี่ก็
There's
คือ
no
ลิน
need
นี่
for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
นานๆจะเจอตัวเราพูดนะ ไพมอนพูดตลอด เพราะเธอแย่งบทพูดฉันไปหมดเลยไงล่ะ ก็มีเธออีกนะคนก็พูดมากก็เลยฉันไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดเยอะขนาดนั้น
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
พี่ชายฉันพูดมากเกินไป
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends.
Oh, alright then. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. Please follow me.
ก็ตามสองพี่น้องนี้ไป
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
อ้าวสรุปว่ามาหาเองเลยวะโอ้ยืนให้ความเคารพเลยวะอ้าว ไม่ต้องไปหาถึงโรงอุปลากรเลยวะ
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
แห่ตบมือกันใหญ่เลยวะ
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
ใช่แล้ว
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never
เสียง
entertain
ว่าก็แบบ
notions of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do.
ฟูลิน่ารู้สึกว่าจะมาตอน 4.2 มั้งก็
Behold my
รอสูง
power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
ไม่คิดถึงเลยว่าจะเจอเทพง่ายๆแบบนี้
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Ahem. Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
สรุปว่าไอ้ผู้ชายนี่ที่เราเจอที่ซูเมรุมันรู้แล้วก็มาบอกแต่แรกแล้ว
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see... Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about.
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My
Okay.
dear beavers,
บ้านเรามีไทยมุงอันนี้มีชาวฟอนเทนมุงว่ะ
Despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
อ๋อจะเปิดศึกเลยเหรอ
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
สู้กันบนชั้นศาลว่ะ
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a
ฟอนเทน
pity
แม่ง
not
ทำ
to
เนียม
use it.
แปลกๆว่ะ
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
ทุก3 วันของทุก3 วันแรกของเดือนไม่อนุญาตให้ใครก็ตามปล่อยวัตถุบินได้ในพื้นที่ฟอนเทน
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
วัตถุบินได้
You tell her, Linny. Finally, someone who's not crazy.
great magician Linny. My
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
มันจะว่าเป็นวัตถุประเภทลูกโป่ง
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. But when there are valid grounds, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
พูดซะยาวเลยไหม แต่เพลงเปิดมาก่อนนะ
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did so. Now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
กระเป๋ามายากลว่ะ
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
เกิด
There
มาพร้อม
are
กับบาป
lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
ไม่ฟังคำเตือนของเทพแห่งน้ำวงแลบก็เลยทำให้เทพบนเซเลสเทียไม่พอใจ
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rain...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby.
ได้เควสมา1ละ achievement ว่ะ แจกกระเป๋ามายากลว่ะ ให้สินบนตำรวจเอาวะ
So you also believe in the
What? You mean...
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land. And so, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, It'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before.
All right, I'll take.
So you're the blonde traveler that... Oh, a magic pocket? Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my back.
I don't want that thing. Life is all about living in the moment.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that
เอากระเป๋าให้หมดแล้วก็ไปคุยกับลินนี่ที่จริงก็3:30กว่าๆแล้วเนี่ยแต่ว่า
You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
เดี๋ยวถ้าจบพาร์ทนี้ก็อาจจะลงสตรีมแล้วก็แบบเดี๋ยวไปทำงานแล้วเตรียมตัวทำงานแล้วก็ถ้าเที่ยงคืนเราไหวเราอาจจะกลับมานะอยากจะรีบเล่นในเควสในเรื่องนี้ให้จบก่อนที่จะหมดแพทจริงๆแหละ
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine.
So, you want to collect materials?
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
ไปรวบรวมวัตถุดิบมาเอาทีมหลังมาเนี่ยอันนี้เมื่อกี้มันเป็นทีมสำรวจโลก
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
เดี๋ยวนะเรานาฮิดะมันดีกว่า
There are still so many places for us to explore. It seems we have to use Hydro to collect them.
ไอ้ดอกนี้จะเก็บได้ต้องใช้ธาตุน้ำก่อน
who's our target this time?
แอบง่วงนิดหน่อยนะ
Take it easy.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. Maybe next time you'll feel...
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
ลงกระเป๋า
your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tried. All right.
ดูออกเลยว่าเป็นพวกล้วงกระเป๋า
Take it easy.
ลิฟต์สูงจังวะใช้เวลาขึ้นนานอยู่เนี่ย
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's...
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I should be going now.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I...
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a...
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it...
what a slippery little thief. Guess...
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
เดี๋ยวเราพอไลฟ์นี้เราพอแค่นี้ก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวถ้าเที่ยงคืนเราไหวเราอาจจะมาต่อไว้เจอกัน